Hello everybody, welcome on into today's video. We are going to be cash stuffing some money into some savings challenges, as well as I'm going to quickly also stuff some money into some other savings challenges that are for some future goals. So welcome on in. Hello if you are new. I hope that you will stick around, join me. I am going to do a giveaway when I reach 500 subscribers, and if you are subscribed, you will definitely have a chance to win. And I am Deidre, by the way. If you are new, I'm in my late 30s. I live in Canada on the prairies. I work full-time. I'm single income. I'm not partnered. I'm not married or anything. So I am going down this road of life on my own and having to deal with everything around my money by myself. So I do savings challenges videos, I do cash stuffings for paychecks, I do monthly count ups. So that is something you can look forward to on my channel. And if you are returning, thank you so much for being here. I just appreciate you watching and supporting. So before we get into our challenges, I'm going to do a few other challenges here. So I am doing a 2027 challenge from Budget with Ira. This money is not earmarked for anything in particular at this time. I'm just trying to save it, and then I'm going to put it into the bank, and I will decide what I'm going to use it for. So it is a beautiful challenge from Ira, and it comes with the matching envelope, and we are working on saving $240, and as each icon's 20, so we are putting in $40 today, so that is crossing off 2. And we have already $100 in the bank, and then 20, 40, and 60. So we are well on our way on this one, which is always very exciting. And then I'm doing a 2026 challenge from Budget with Ira as well. So this money has actually been coming from leftover eating out or spending money. I do roll over my grocery money. This is also coming from if I make any sales on any platforms. I am using that to put into here. Again, I have no plans right now at this current moment for this money, but just trying to save it. So I have $10 from a Poshmark sale. I am a seller on Poshmark. I'm just mainly I'm not a reseller. I'm mainly selling things I already have, trying to declutter. So moving next year will be a little bit easier, and I'm putting in $20 left over from my eating out money. If you are new, I've been dealing with a water damage situation in my condo. I have not been living at my own place because the damage is in my bedroom. I've been staying at my parents'. I did have money, and I treated my mom and myself to Subway one night for supper. So that's where some of that money went from my eating out money. So we are going to be crossing off 3 icons, as each icon is $10. I already have 330 saved from the first time that I did this challenge. I also did another challenge from Ira, the little year of savings book. So that one had $330 in the bank. And then I believe we can put this into the bank as well. So we have 20, 40, and 50 in there. So I think I'm actually going to do that. So I'm just going to change this to say 380. Just it's not really earning really any interest in the bank, but I just like having it in the bank just so that I know where it is. So I'm just going to quickly write a note, and this is because when I deposit it into my bank, I then need to e-transfer it to an online bank account, so that money will go into the bank. So that's awesome, just from having money left over, as well as the odd sale that I've been making. That's always very exciting. And then I'm going to be putting money into an Iris binder. So this is Iris from Iris Budgets. I'm not too sure where she's at. She hasn't been uploading on YouTube. She has been MIA from Etsy. I hope she's just living a fabulous life, and that's why she isn't around. But if she ever does come back, her items are absolutely amazing. Her binders are awesome. I have some of her custom trackers. So what I'm doing is I'm using this to save up $1,000 to put into the bank, into my tax-free savings that is going to be earmarked for retirement. So, more than 20 years from now. And so I wanted to push myself this year to do a lump sum. I've not really been contributing to my tax-free savings. I've been focusing on my RRSP just because that makes most sense for me from a tax point of view, but also like an future retirement point of view. So we've been budgeting money from our paychecks, and we are putting into this little mini front challenge. So this little mini front challenge will be completed, and then we will be completed this binder, as it saves $200. So this should hopefully be done before fall, which would be awesome. So we have 20, 40, and 60 going in there today. So we are crossing off 6. So we should have 140, and then we only need 60 left to finish. So let's just double check. And our money sometimes ends up curled up. So it should flatten out once it's in the binder. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 35, and 40. That is correct. So that is amazing. I'm very happy with that. And next year I will just be contributing to my tax-free savings directly from a paycheck, meaning like it'll be transferred basically the day after I get paid. So I won't be using this binder next year, but I'm sure I will definitely use it at some point in the future. So we are going to be working on some savings challenges today. I have 6 challenges. These are challenges I'm going to be using for Q2, so until the end of September. If they do not get finished, that's okay. We will redistribute the money at the end of September, and if any happen to be finished either at the end of September or before them, we will redistribute that money. So we have 6 different challenges. So across the top, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6 at the bottom. So the first challenge is, I'm going to call it a fireworks challenge from Bella over at Saving Made Simple. This one is just earmarked for sinking funds. So whatever's needing a boost at that time, I will decide where the money goes. Next up is from Designs by April Fields. It is Nothing is Impopsicle. It saves 60, and by the way, Bella's challenge saves 50. This one is earmarked for sinking funds as well. Next up, this is from Rose at Rosebud Budgets. I think she's closed up her shop. She's based in the UK, but she was so sweet. She had reached out to me quite a while ago and sent me some of her creations. She draws everything by hand. They are double-sided, and this is a happy birthday. I am born at the end of August, so my birthday falls during this basically quarter 3. Why do I keep saying Q2? We're in Q3. Yeah, so it's going to save a total of 80, and it's a happy birthday challenge, and this one is earmarked for sinking funds as well. Next up is Vitamin C. This is from That Budget Lux, and it's going to save 75 when it's done, and it is earmarked for furniture for my new place that I will be purchasing next year. So that's always great to give that a boost. Next up is another one from April, Designs by April Fields. And by the way, everybody will be linked down below so you can go support them. And Rose's channel will be linked. So this is When Life Hands You Lemons, Make Lemonade. It saves 60, and it is earmarked for night out. So I've been using night out mostly to pay for yoga sessions that my city's rec program puts on. But if I really wanted to go to a festival, a comedian, a concert, I could use that money that's in that sinking fund. So next up is 3 challenges actually, because we're spanning the months that these fall into. So we have a Cancer, a Leo, and a Virgo challenge. These are from Jamie over at Charma Budgets. And this one I believe is earmarked for new home. So yes, I'm saving up stuff for a new home, not a down payment. The equity in my current condo will be the down payment, and I'm using that in quotations. This is for all the costs associated. So lawyers' fees, which are always really huge, home inspection, moving costs, if I have to set up utilities, just things that happen when you do move. So we are going to put in $50 today, and we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. We're going to roll a die. We're going to see where it lands. I'm really hoping everybody gets at least something. I don't really want to cheat because this is only my second time doing them this quarter. So number 6, number 1, and I will exchange for a 10 right now into number 6. Number 1 wants a 10 as well. Okay, we only have 5s left, so we're not going to be changing them. So let's see where this is going to land. So we just need a 3 and a 5. So 5, now we just need a 3. Woohoo! Okay, I was able to will the die. That almost never happens. So let's see, number 6, and last but certainly not least, number 2. Okay, the money goes fast when you're working in 5s and 10s because we don't have dollar bills in Canada. We have coins for our $1 and $2 coins, and I don't like to use them, so I work in denominations of 5 and 10 here. So Jamie's challenge got $15, so we are going to be able to finish the cancer off because that one was $10 left to finish on there. Then we will be moving on to Leo, which we will cross off the 3 and the 2 on that. So I'm just going to stick the cancer at the back just because it's already been finished. This one saves a little less than some of the others, but $50 is a nice round number to put into my new home sinking fund. So we have in Jamie's Zodiac Challenge 10, 15, and 20. So we are well on our way on this one. And if I happen to finish, say like this challenge, I might bring it back again just because new home is a priority. It is getting money regularly, but it never hurts. And I'm just going to set that off to the side. So I change up the order every time I do these videos. So they'll always be in a different order every time. So in When Life Hands You Lemons, Make Lemonade, it got 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 today. So we should have 10 in here. Let's just double check. 5 and 10, so that is a 6th of the way on that one. So that is awesome, and it's okay if that one doesn't get finished. It's always nice to boost up that night out sinking fund, but it's okay if it doesn't get finished. I would like to finish the new home and furniture, but yeah, we'll see. So in vitamin C today, it got 5, so that's one icon. And in vitamin C, we have 5, 10, and 15, so we need another 60 to finish. I don't know if I will be able to actually finish all of these based on how much I am budgeting, but if we don't, every little bit towards a sinking fund always helps. So next up is the Happy Birthday Challenge, which got 5. So I'm going to still cross off 2 cookies. I made each cookie $2.50, each cupcake 5, and each drink 10. So, and in the Happy Birthday Challenge, we have $10 today. So, and I don't typically spend money on myself for my birthday. I give myself spending money every payday. And so, yeah, that's tend to be what I use. I don't buy myself a gift or anything like that. So nothing is in popsicle, got 10. So we are going to color in, and I don't color in for the most neatness. These are all laminated challenges. So nothing is in popsicle today, got 10. So we should have 20, 5, 10, 15, and 20. So we are a third of the way on that challenge, which is always very nice, especially being only stuffed twice now. And next up is the challenge that we're calling Fireworks Challenge from Bella, and it got 10 today, so I need to color in 4 of these because each icon is $2.50. I didn't do super huge amounts on any of these challenges just because I'm hoping to finish most of them. And if they're, it's for some people, $50 might be a lot. And I acknowledge that, but for me, a lot is usually north of $100 on a challenge to finish because other priorities in my budget are getting money. So I do like doing these challenges, but funding certain goals is way more of a priority right now. So in the Fireworks Challenge, we have 10, 15, and 20 in there. So 5, 10, 15. Yeah, that's correct. So that is moving along very nicely. I'm quite happy with that. So that is it. That is all today. I thank you so much for being here. Again, if you are not subscribed, I hope that you will join me on this journey. And my next video that you will see from me will be another savings challenge video on Monday where I do Monday mini. So I hope you'll come check it out. Have a fantastic day. Bye, everybody.